everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a video on the new release from Juliette Has a Gun, and it is their new Lust for Sun fragrance. So I have the 100ml right here for you to try with me. If you're new here, then hello and welcome. I have hundreds of videos like this, including reviews of all the other Juliette Has a Gun perfumes, and I do have an article on my website that goes through each of the perfumes as well. They have so many now. So I'll leave them linked down below, along with where you can get this perfume all around the world, UK, Europe, North America, Australia, where it's available right now. And of course, in the description box, you can also pre-order my new perfume, Aphrodite, that's out in a few weeks, and Empress, my gourmand fragrance, and my super concentrated soy wax candles. So Juliette Has a Gun, if you're not familiar with them, are a niche fragrance brand which have been around for quite a while. They've really kind of got known for their perfume called Not a Perfume, and this comes in this white bottle, and the idea is kind of that it adapts to your skin and becomes your like signature scent. What it actually is ambroxan, and this came out sort of over 10 years ago. Nowadays ambroxan is used in a lot of perfumes. It's used in a lot of the new Juliette Has a Gun perfumes, but then it was quite new, and I think they used as an ISO super. We also had the eccentric molecules perfumes that kind of used it as well. Basically it's a man-made ingredient that kind of creates the feeling and the sense of the smell of like skin. So it's kind of creamy, kind of clean, and just very different. And that was Not a Perfume, and that sort of went a bit viral before viral even existed, I guess. And all their fragrances are unisex as well. At first they released quite heavy perfumes like Lady Vengeance, and they like heavy tuberoses. They have some really good oud perfumes if you're an oud fan. But more recently, the past few years, they've been releasing much fresher, lighter fragrances, and they tend to be like summery perfumes as well. So of course, Lust for Sun is definitely a summery fragrance. We've got this really beautiful, transparent sort of orange to dark orangey red, kind of like a sunset on the bottle. Now the fragrance is very reminiscent of, to me, it's quite floral. It's more floral than I expected, and it reminds me of Lancôme La Vie Est Belle Soleil Crystal, and that is coming from a Ylang Ylang heart note. So if you are a Ylang Ylang fragrance fan, I think you will definitely like this. It also has some other white florals like jasmine, orange blossom, gardenia, but for me the Ylang Ylang is definitely stronger than those, and they're just sort of there in the background. As it starts to evolve, I do start getting a little bit of a coconut undertone, but it isn't a sweet coconut. If you want something that's more sweet, they have a perfume called Sunny Side Up, which is like a kind of vanilla-y coconut fragrance. And then as it's starting to settle, some more of that musky ambroxan type signature Not a Perfume scent starts to be introduced. And I also get bergamot and a bit of freesia. Freesia and Ylang Ylang for me have quite a few similar properties. And the reason why I liken it to Soleil Crystal from La Vie Est Belle is that also combines like Ylang Ylang, white florals and coconut. I'd say that one probably has more coconut in than this one. So for me, this is someone who's looking for a floral summer perfume, who likes their sort of bouquets, you know, things like Gucci Bloom, like those really white floral perfumes, L'Interdit, but is looking for something that's just a little bit fresher. The quality of Juliette Has a Gun perfumes are really good. They're all eau de parfum, and they do have like a good lasting power. They stick around, especially that ambroxan base note tends to stick around for many hours. So you aren't gonna need to really be topping this up for quite a while. And that is one thing I do really like, especially from the more recent releases from Juliette Has a Gun, because they're light and fresh, but they last. I think my favorite of the recent releases is their Magnolia Bliss, which kind of has the same, so similar kind of bottle, but it has like its really pretty magnolia design on it. This is a bit more delicate and pretty, but it still has the lasting power. Kind of a bit like Beautiful Magnolia from Estee Lauder. It gives me a really fresh green floral note, and it has nectarine in, so kind of reminding me of Jimmy Choo Floral, the green bottle one. And again, this has magnolia and freesia in it. It doesn't have the ylang ylang. It's definitely lighter, fresher, perhaps even more spring. It's like spring, summer. But I do love this. This is definitely one of the best long-lasting fresh perfumes. And then Lust for Sun for me is definitely a long-lasting floral, like summer floral perfume. The branding for the new Lust for Sun is so cute. They have these like spray cards with flamingos on, and they describe it on here as top notes freesia, heart notes ylang ylang, coconut, orange blossom, bottom notes vanilla musk. I don't really get much vanilla or orange blossom. It really is that ylang ylang and freesia that I get. And this is like the PR package that came with it, which is super cute. So it's very much like vacation vibes, summer, by the pool, feminine, definitely sort of quite girly, but definitely like fun party type vibe. Going for the flamingo theme, you can't really go wrong with a lovely flamingo. And so I do always like the whole like theme of Juliette Has a Gun. They're really fun. But yeah, as it fades, it definitely remains a ylang ylang freesia fragrance. Now, so it's definitely Soki approved because the quality, the lasting power, it's not exactly what I expected from the name. I thought it was probably going to be really coconutty or perhaps like tropical. Of course, if that's what you're looking for, then you don't have to look any further because my Aphrodite that's coming out in a few weeks is coconut and tropical flowers. But this, and it's definitely, even though it says Lust for Sun, it's marketed in a very summer way. I can imagine wearing this in the daytime, any time of year. Any, you know, freesia, ylang ylang, you could wear that in the winter, maybe during the day, not so much in the evening, as just like a pretty floral, flowery bouquet perfume. So yeah, so any fans of your floral bouquets, I think you'll like this. If you're looking for something floral and fresh, Magnolia Bliss. So let me know if you've managed to try Lust for Sun. Is it what you expected? Let me know what you think. Definitely the lasting power, you know, is definitely there, as it is with most of the Juliette Has a Gun fragrances. And yeah, let me know what your favorite Juliette Has a Gun perfume is as well in the comments. I do really know your comments. And like I said, I'll link to my article so you can check out all the different Juliette Has a Gun perfumes and my other videos as well on the brand. But that's it, guys. So thank you so much for watching as always, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.